Hello friends, good evening and welcome to my channel. Today in my video I am going to teach you something which is related to English grammar. So be with us till the end of the video, and if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe my channel and be with us till the end of the video. So let's start. So friends, today my video is related to parts of speech, which is very important, and without knowing it we cannot proceed in our grammar aspects. So प्लीज़ पे अटेंशन और एंड तक देखिएगा, क्योंकि पढ़ाई जो है वो आधा अधूरा नहीं होता है। तो अगर आप मेरे वीडियो को देखना शुरू किए हैं तो ज़रूर एंड तक देखिएगा। तो लेट्स स्टार्ट, बी रेडी। सो फ्रेंड्स, टुडे आवर टॉपिक इज पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच, एज आई हैव टोल्ड यू, पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच। शुरू करने से पहले मैं आप लोगों को एक चीज बताना चाहूंगी कि दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक, इवन यू कैन से दिस इज द बेस ऑफ इंग्लिश ग्रामर। अगर इसका कॉन्सेप्ट आपको क्लियर नहीं होगा देन आई थिंक यू कैन नॉट प्रोसीड वेल इन योर ग्रामर एस्पेक्ट्स। सो फ्रेंड्स, आज हम लोग इसी को लेकर थोड़ा डील करेंगे। तो सुनने में तो ये बहुत आसान लगता है कि पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच ये एक्चुअली है क्या, व्हाट इज दिस? नाउन, प्रोनाउन, एडजेक्टिव, वर्ब, एडवर्ब, प्रीपोजिशन, कंजंक्शन, इंटरजेक्शन। तो वेरी सिंपल टॉपिक्स आर देयर, लेकिन यही सब टॉपिक्स, ऑल दिस टॉपिक्स टुगेदर मेक अ सेंटेंस। इन एवरी सेंटेंस वी विल फाइंड ऑल दिस different parts of speeches in a sentence. Together they form the sentences. So in order to write a sentence, in order to understand a sentence, a complete sentence, we need to know which parts of speech are used over there. So let's understand in detail. So basically there are 8 parts of speech. So we all know that. First one is noun, then we have pronoun, then we have adjective, next we'll go to verb, then we have adverb, then we have preposition, we have conjunction, and lastly we have interjection. And most of you know what these actually are. We all know. If I tell you what is a noun, so definitely you can say that noun is a naming word, or noun is the name of a person, place, animal, thing, quality, ideas, whatever. But if I'll tell you, can you make one sentence, one simple sentence through which we can explain the entire parts of speech? These all 8 parts of speeches will be explained in just one sentence. So such type of sentence can you say? So take your pen and a paper and try. I'm giving you some time. So write a sentence in your paper, only one sentence in which all these parts of speech, all these 8 parts of speech will be present over there. So I'm giving you 30 seconds time to think and write such a kind of sentence. So friends, I think you are thinking. So your 30 seconds are going to over, and now you have to write in your paper such a sentence where all the parts of speech will be there. So I hope you have understood, and I hope that you will be able to write. So let's discuss such thing in over here. So now let me write one, let's write one sentence. So just see, I'm writing one sentence. Well, I left angrily. Well, I left angrily because of several insults. Well, I left angrily. Well, I left angrily because of several insults. So this is the sentence where we will get all the 8 parts of speech. कैसे? इसको भी समझने के लिए to understand this, we should have deep knowledge on the different parts of speech. तो पहला जो है वो है हमारा noun. चलिए अब शुरू करते हैं. ये हो गया हमारा सेंटेंस और पहला जो है हमारा noun. What is noun? Noun is a naming word. सिंपल से हम लोग बोलेंगे noun is a naming word. Name of a person, place, animal, thing, ideas, quality, etc. etc. ओके, सो ये सारा चीज मिला के बन जाता है आपका नाउन. नेम ऑफ अ पर्सन, इवन योर ओन नेम, द नेम ऑफ योर फादर, नेम ऑफ योर मदर, योर फ्रेंड्स नेम, योर रिलेटिव्स नेम, the name of the national hero. So name, any name denotes noun. So name of a place, different places, names of different places will also come under noun. Names of different animals, not only animals, insects also, birds also. So all these type of any naming word, any name, any word which denotes a name will come under noun. So thing also. Thing means what? Pen, pencil, light, fan, then fridge, then we have table, chair, all these things will come under this. Now qualities, ideas, so like childhood, we have honesty, we have courage, we have innocence. So all these words will come under noun. So noun we all know, basically we all know because this topic starts right from level 3. Okay, so we all know what a noun is. So let's go to pronoun. Let's go to pronoun. So before that I want to say you find out the noun from this sentence. Noun we have understood. Now from this sentence we have to find out the noun. So I am giving you 10 seconds time. 1, 2, 3, come on think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Your time is over. Okay, so I think you have guessed which word is the noun over here, and it is insults. Insults is the noun. So let's write beside noun insults. Okay, now let's go to pronoun. What is a pronoun? To replace the word noun, suppose I am talking about somebody. Let's take one example. Rohini. Rohini is a good girl. Rohini goes to school every day. Rohini's father is a postman. Rohini's elder brother studies in class 9. Rohini likes to eat ice cream. So in every sentence, if I am using the word Rohini, the listener, the person to whom I am talking, he will become bored. Means every time when we are taking somebody's name, we don't usually take it. In Hindi also, we start with a name. एक नाम से हम शुरू करते हैं, लेकिन उसके बाद हम use करते हैं, that is वो लोग, ये लोग. तो this type of words which is replacing the noun. So instead of Rohini, what can we write? See, Rohini is a good girl. The second sentence, which I have told is Rohini goes to school every day. So instead of Rohini, we can use there she. Rohini is a good girl. She goes to school every day. Then again, Rohini's father. Instead of Rohini's father, what can we use? Her father. Instead of Rohini's elder brother, what can we use? Her elder brother. So instead of Rohini, we are using she, we are using her. When we are using Rohini's, means we are using apostrophe s. Instead of this, we are using her. Okay. So pronoun, we can define pronoun as the word which replaces the noun. बस इतना ही तो जानना है. नाउन के बदले में जो वर्ड हम यूज करते हैं, नाउन के बदले में नाउन को जो रिप्लेस करता है, जो वर्ड हम यूज करते हैं, दैट इज द प्रोनाउन. सो लेट्स फाइंड आउट प्रोनाउन फ्रॉम हियर. कम ऑन, another 5 seconds I am giving you. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Come on, find out which one is the pronoun in this sentence. I hope that you have guessed the answer. So this one, I is the pronoun. Okay, now moving on to the next topic. So the next parts of speech which we are going to discuss is adjective. Adjective. So adjective is what? It qualifies noun or pronoun. Means it says something more about the noun. Something more means what? Suppose for an example, if I am writing there is a tree near my house. There is a tree near my house. तो मेरे घर के सामने एक पेड़ है. तो here the noun is tree, of course house. Okay, let's take tree. तो ट्री एक ट्री है, इतना तो हमें मालूम चल रहा है. लेकिन if I am writing there is a big tree near my house. तो ये जो वर्ड है बिग, ये नाउन के बारे में थोड़ा और इंफॉर्मेशन हमें दे रहे हैं. इट इज गिविंग समथिंग मोर इंफॉर्मेशन, सम मोर इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट द नाउन. सो एडजेक्टिव इज व्हाट? इट टेल्स समथिंग मोर अबाउट द नाउन. सो here if I am writing only tree, we are not knowing what type of tree is that, but when we are writing big, we are knowing that yes, there is a big tree near my house. So this is the adjective. Now friends, you have to find out the adjective from this sentence, and again I will give you 5 seconds time to do so. Wait, your time has not started yet. Let me erase this one. So friends, get ready and your time starts now. Only 5 seconds. Just find out which is that word which is telling something more about the noun. Find out. Yes, I think you have understood. You have guessed that word, that hidden word. Yes, you are right. This one is several. Here several is the adjective. When insult is noun. In my previous video I have explained that something I have explained about the adjective when adjective is placed before a noun. So here also you can see noun is insult and just before that one adjective is sticking to it. So we can understand insults means, from here we can understand that insults means several times. Insults, several. Okay, several means it is talking about the quantity. Okay, so here several is the adjective. So saying something more about the noun. Simply if we will write because of insults, it is also okay. but when we are adding severals means we are saying something more about the noun. So always understand adjective tells something more about the noun or pronoun. Okay. So till here I think the concept is clear. Next we will go to verb. Okay, our next going to the next parts of speech, we have verb. We all know what verb is. Action words means the words which shows that some work has been done. Any sort of work. Laughing, eating, jumping, talking. Okay, laugh, eat, jump, talk, play, hide, then cry, sleep, then walk, run. So any type of work done. The word, if you are understanding that yes, from this word some action has been done. Some action, you can understand that yes, some action has been done. That type of word or those type of words comes under verb. So here let's find out which one is the verb. So again take 5 seconds time to find out which one is the verb in this sentence. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So here the verb is left. Verb is left. So let's write here left. Okay. So friends, see, we have understood noun, we have understood pronoun, we have understood adjective, we have understood verb. So now going to the next topic. What is our next topic? With the verb, what we will add? Adverb. So the meaning is in the word itself. Adding with the verb. We all know now what is add? Add is this one. Okay. So when we are adding something with the verb, it becomes adverb. Adverb. Adverb shows the pace, how the verb has been performed, how the action has been performed. Like here you can see this one is the verb, left. Left is the verb. So after that when we are using angrily, means we can understand that I left how? Angrily. We are getting the answer. So the verb, after the verb, you see when we are adding angrily, it is saying, the meaning is clear to us that I left angrily. And other examples we can take, he writes slowly. When we are writing writes, okay, writes slowly. How he writes? He writes slowly. So this one is the adverb and this one is the verb. So see, adverb, it is added with the verb. Okay, so like adjective, it tells something more about the noun. So adverb also, it tells or it makes the meaning of the verb more clear. Okay, so how that action has been done, we can understand from adverb. So here, now I think you can guess which one is the adverb. Which one is the adverb over here? Angrily, of course, angrily. So let's write here angrily. Okay. Now moving on to the next topic. So 5 parts of speech we have completed. Noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb. Now our next topic is, let's draw a line. Preposition. Preposition. So here also we can understand something from the name itself. Preposition. What is the position? What is the meaning of position? Position. This word, position. Yes, it tells the position of the noun. Okay, so it tells the position of the noun. So like For an example, the book is on the table. The book is on the table. So where is the book? On. Where is the book? On. So this word is denoting that the book is not under the table but on the table. So it is locating this book, telling the location, telling about the location of this book. So that's why I have told you position. It tells the position of the noun. So the examples, various examples of prepositions we all know, they are on, in, over, under, near, in front of. Okay. So these are the at. So these are the various examples of preposition. So here, can you locate which one is the preposition? Obviously you can say it is of. So of is the preposition in this sentence. So now friends, coming to the next topic, we have conjunction. Conjunction. Conjunction is a joining word. Joining means, suppose two sentences are there and we have to join both the sentences. So we add attachment in between. Okay. For an example, yes, I'll give you one example. Okay, let's take one example. So let's take the example. Rohan, okay, orally I am saying you. Rohan studied well. Rohan could not pass the exam. So two sentences I am telling you. Rohan studied well. Rohan could not pass the exam. Now what we have to do? We have to join these two sentences. So what we will use? Rohan studied well, yet he could not pass the exam. Or we can say Rohan studied well, but he could not pass the exam. So this word which I am using in between, I repeat, Rohan studied well, but he could not pass the exam. So this word which I am using, but, it is joining both the sentences together. So therefore we can define conjunction as joining word. So the words which join sentences, it is a joining word. Okay. So those type of words we call them as conjunction. Like and is also a conjunction. Although is also a conjunction. But is also a conjunction. So in this sentence, can you find out which one is a conjunction? Of course, because. Because is also a conjunction. So conjunction we have because. Here because is the conjunction. See, well I left angrily because of several insults. So this is the word which is joining here. So here, well I left angrily. One sentence. Okay. Another sentence if I am writing that so well I left angrily. Sentence number 1. I have been insulted several times. So sentence number 2. Well I left angrily. I have been insulted several times. Now if somebody is saying me, okay, join these two sentences, then when we will join those two sentences, then we will get this one. Well, I left angrily because of several insults. Okay. So we can understand, just simply you understand that conjunction is the joining words which joins the sentences together. Okay, coming to the next topic, we have interjection. Interjection. wow, what a lovely weather. Okay, sometimes we say na, by seeing a very pleasant weather, we say wow, what a lovely or what a pleasant weather. Okay, so when such sudden emotions come out from us, okay, like when we see a beautiful picture, we say wow, what a beautiful picture. When we get hurt, okay, we say ah, I have got hurt. Or when we are winning a match, then we say hooray, we have won the match. So the words, okay, interjection, sudden expressions, when sudden emotions or expressions comes out from us, so those type of words or that particular word is known as interjection. So here we can see what is the interjection. So take your time again 5 seconds and find out the interjection. Of course you will say which one is left, that is the interjection. Yes, you are right. Well is interjection over here. Well. So now friends, just tell me how all the 8 parts of speech I have explained in just one sentence. Okay, 8 words are there in this sentence and all the 8 words are denoting the entire parts of speech. So I hope you have understood, and this has been a successful session of mine. So friends, now honestly tell me, आप में से कितने लोग ये जो हम ट्राई करने बोले आप मेरे साथ ट्राई कर रहे थे? आई होप कि आप मेरे साथ ज़रूर ट्राई कर रहे थे। और अगर आप ये इस तरह का ट्रिक, थोड़ा सा कंसेप्ट, ग्रामर इज़ नथिंग बट अ कंसेप्ट, अगर कंसेप्ट आपका क्लियर नहीं होगा तो क्या होगा? व्हेन यू विल ट्राई टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, बिकॉज सेंटेंस ही सब कुछ है, वहाँ आप गलती कीजिएगा, आपको मालूम नहीं पड़ेगा कि जो सेंटेंस हम बोल रहे हैं उस सेंटेंस का जो वर्ड्स हम यूज़ कर रहे हैं वो एक्चुअली है क्या. सो इफ पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच विल नॉट बी क्लियर टू यू, इट विल बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू टू अंडरस्टैंड इंग्लिश. तो फ्रेंड्स, आपको मेरा ये वीडियो कैसे लगा? आई होप दैट ज़रूर अच्छा लगा होगा. अगर समझ में आया तो ज़रूर आपको अच्छा लगा होगा, और अगर अच्छा लगा होगा तो थोड़ा सा सपोर्ट आपको करना पड़ेगा. दैट इज़ यू हैव टू गिव अ लाइक. गिव मी लाइक and support me so that you can get more informative and useful videos ahead. So tomorrow I will be back with another video. Till then, stay healthy, stay safe, and goodbye.